over at Epcot for the opening of the Festival of the Arts, which is really exciting because I've actually never been to Festival of the Arts. So I'm really excited to kind of give it a shot. And at some point, I'm going to be meeting up with Josh and Taylor if I can find them. It's just a little bit busy today for the opening. Don't know if you can quite get the grasp of just how many people there are. I think a really good indicator of how busy it is when you come right in and look at the spaceship Earth. Right now it's at 30 minutes, which is longer than it has been in the last couple of weeks, but a lot less than it was during holidays. My first stop over here was to check out some of the new merchandise because with every festival comes new merchandise. Jason's a big pin collector, so I kind of wanted to see what they had, especially the annual pass holder pins, to see if they had any of those, and they do. The current one it's really cute. It's got Pluto and a bunch of art. The current pin is $17.99. I may check it out once maybe some of the entering crowd dies down, but right now it's too long of a line to wait in since we do live here. I just left Mouse Gear and I only went in there for one reason, which was to get our newest annual pass holder magnet, which is one of our favorites, Figment. Can't beat that. And it's free for all annual pass holders, so awesome. I'm over at the Odyssey building, and I got to try the gallery bites. So it was a trio of hors d'oeuvres, and they were actually really nice. I had the chilled shrimp on a crostino, which is basically a small crostini, with dill, cucumber, cream cheese. It was nice. It was just a refreshing bite, not heavily seasoned or anything, but it was a nice bite of dill and cream cheese, and those are some of my favorite flavors anyway. I love dill. I also had a traditional deviled egg, which is exactly what it sounds like, just a plain deviled egg, which is always nice. And then on top I had a really nice candied bacon. Had a little bit of chew to it, but a really nice sweet candied flavor. The one for me was the crispy truffle risotto ball with a truffle aioli. It had a really nice flavor. Everything was cooked really well. Presentation was pretty. And they kind of place everything very nicely in the plate, which I think is a nice thing when you're doing a Festival of the Arts, to make sure presentation is key, and they really did. So I thought that was great. I am over at Cuisine Classique, which is one of the many food booths over here at Epcot Festival of the Arts. And I kind of felt like a dessert. So I'm getting the caramel cream tart with caramel glaze topped with cream puff. I'm super excited. It's really pretty. They do like a painted white chocolate. Awesome. Also, you probably hear there's music in the background. I am over near the Germany Pavilion, and there's German music, which is pretty cool. There's a bunch of art stands, so I'm gonna give this a shot. In this bite, I have the caramel tart, and then a cream puff covered in chocolate. Looks really good. It tastes a little bit like a Werther's Original. It actually has like a flavor, kind of like a burnt caramel. There's also a chocolate sauce here. The chocolate sauce that they put on the side, and a couple dabs, is actually warm. This looks like it's just a white chocolate. I mean, super pretty. It's all covered in the artist theme with like a bunch of paint. So there's a bunch of paint colors on it. Super pretty. I am at the Art of Eating, which is in Italian, but I won't butcher the Italian. And I have a goat cheese fritter with beets. I'm really excited. It's gotten a really nice smell from the beets. It's delicious. You get a nice warm goat cheese fritter and cold beets. And there's a little bit of like a microgreen salad on the side with a little dressing. I really like these goat cheese fritters a lot. They're warm, and the cold beets are so good. They're beautiful, the color on them. I love them. All right, so now we're over by the Japan Pavilion, and I was very excited. They have something called a sushi donut. I didn't want that. That wasn't what I was interested in. But they have something that Jason and I loved from Japan. It is taiyaki, which is this awesome little fish, like a pastry, kind of like a waffle. And then they fill it with a red bean paste. And then there's a custard down here and a little bit of whipped cream on the other side. So this one I'm really, really excited to try because this is one of my favorite things when we were in Japan. Really excited for this one. What's so great about this one when they put the red bean in here is it's not overly sweet. They let the fish shell around the corn around it become really the sweetness, and then you put the sweet custard and everything else. But you put this really mild red bean paste, so it's not noxiously sweet. So it becomes a dessert that's really enjoyable for those who don't like super sweet desserts, which is what you find a lot, especially at theme parks. The shell is so crunchy, so you get a lot of textures and flavors. It's really, really enjoyable. We are finishing up here, going home now. Longer day than we're used to at Epcot because we tend to come home for only a couple of hours, and been here since about 10:30. It's now 4 o'clock, but I really had a great time today. I thought there was a lot of great food to try. There's a lot of different activities. There's just, I think in terms of the festivals I've been to, I thought this was one of the better ones. I thought there was more to do, more to enjoy. Also, it helps that it was 75. Right now it's 77 degrees, so it's beautiful out. Looking forward to coming back.